Application of the Pythagoras Theorem to solve distance problem. Look here, we have this right-angled triangle here, where this length is A, this length is B, and this length is C. Length A and B are the length of the two adjacent sides, and length C is the length of the hypotenuse side. The Pythagoras theorem states that the square of the sum of the two adjacent sides is equal to the square of the hypotenuse side. So the sum of the square of the first adjacent side plus the square of the second adjacent side equals to the square of the third of the hypotenuse side. This is the Pythagoras theorem. And what this Pythagoras statement here means is, if you reconstruct this triangle like this, and if it happens that you construct three squares on the sides of this triangle, and if it happens that this length here is B and this is A, then this area here will be A square, and this would be B square, and this would be C square, if this length here is C. So, according to the Pythagoras theorem, the sum of the squares of the two adjacent sides is equal to the square of the hypotenuse side. Now, let us apply the Pythagoras theorem to solve distance problems. For example, suppose you have this triangle here. It is a right-angled triangle where this angle is 90 degrees. The length of here is 5 units, and the length of here is 4 units. And suppose this length here is not known. Let us call this length A. According to the Pythagoras theorem, we know that A square, which is the length of the unknown side, plus the square of the side which is given here, is equal to the square of the length of the hypotenuse side. Let us call it C. But in this case, this length here is known as to have 4 units, and this length here is known to have 5 units. The unknown length here is A. So we write A square here, and this is 4 squares. So this is, if you square, if you find 4 square units, it is going to be 16 units square, and this is going to be 25. It is going to be 25 units square, and this equals to this is A square. If this is taken to the right, it is going to be 25 units square minus 16 units square, and you are going to have A square equals to 9 units square. Because we want to solve for A, we need to put a square root sign on the left hand side and on the right hand side. Now, if you put a square root sign on the left and on the right, you will get A square. A equals to 3 units, because this will cancel to that one, and the square root of 9 is 3 units. So the length of this unknown side here is 3 units. Thank you.